The Lynk is a car that was once loved by many, but has seemed lately to be slithering into the background of most races. But I've got to be honest, the Lynk has been very misunderstood even by myself. So for this video, we're going to show really what this Lynk is capable of doing. Now we start the race off in position 6. I've chosen to go for hard tyres for this first stint of the race. We are at a long race, so it is 30 minutes in total. Coming down here now, we are up the inside of 7 Up. We're going to see if we hold the inside line here. Bit of contact with the said Audi, as not a lot of space was given. Coming down here now, braking into third gear. Bit of contact again from the Audi up in front. I think that was a bit of a latency or lag issue or whatever was that with the internet. Gabri to left hand side, also not one to give space. Nearly running off the track. So we are now back to where we started in position 6. Bear in mind though, some cars may well be on medium tyres at the moment. I chose to go hard just to see how long they will last and hopefully play the longer game than the faster game. We'll see how it goes. Coming down here now, we are now starting to line up and create a formal queue of cars coming through. The car behind NDR QSO is looking to make a move in what looks like to be another fart can, so hopefully they don't get in front. Last thing I need to hear is 2 fart cans in front of me, but I'm going to go the inside of Gabri into this corner now, really throw my weight in there and get out the other side. There we go, 1 position gained, 2 position gains. I nearly thought that Audi was going to do a late defensive block, but that wasn't the case, so I'm going to do a late brake and a half brake into the mid corner. And the Audi absolutely got destroyed. Kind of a naughty move where you brake in the corner as well to create a bit of a bottleneck with the cars behind. But we have created a bit of breathing space for ourselves. Now, we are up to position 4, catching up to Andy D360 up in front in the Momentum MG up in front. That's another car you don't really see on this track very often, is an MG these days, but they seem to be coming back up to be a little bit more powerful than when they got absolutely railed with the nerf back about a year ago now. It has to be, hasn't it? Yeah, they got really nerfed, they did. Anyway, coming out of this corner now in second gear, accelerating out the other side into third, and along this back straight we go. 1.1 seconds away from the fart can Gabri behind, and 0.9 from Andy D up in front. Now position 1 is 4.3 seconds away with a 0.2 second penalty. Not too sure what car they are in at the moment, and we have an Audi in front of Andy as well up in front. Coming through this section here now, knocking in the third gear, cutting this corner as much as you dare to do so, but try and stay within the track limits down here. 100 meter board, braking down the second gear, turning in and accelerating out the other side. Tires are looking okay, 90% left, and we are setting quite a reasonable lap time at the moment, trying to catch up to Andy up in front. Now we are in the slipstream. We're crossing over the start finish line, setting a 134.892. Bear in mind we are on hard tyres, but there is time to be found. Coming around this first corner here, right up behind Andy up in front, braking it down to second gear. Hopefully we might be able to get a decent run out of this corner and be able to make a move on Andy, who is defending very well here. Braking down the third gear here now and accelerating out the other side. Andy did get a bit of a better run out of that corner than myself, but we are thankfully almost 2 seconds away from the car behind. So we have a bit of breathing space area to make a move. Well, we're going to get a better run out of this back corner and with the slipstream be able to make a move. I don't think so, but we are applying pressure. That is also very helpful in most situations. Coming around here now, a little bit squirrely and out the other side, really right up behind Momentum up in front. Crossing the third gear onto the pad on the outside. You can see the pressure is setting, so I'm going to have a look at the inside here now. Braking at 100 board, cutting this corner and accelerating out the other side. Now, P1 quit the race. Okay, so we are actually now behind P1. Didn't realise that. Who is in the Audi up in front? Rodrigo Di BR. Yeah, could have made it a bit easier there. Anyway, accelerating out the other side, the car behind Andy D is 0.3 seconds away. They're going to have a bit of slipstream as we come down this back end bit here. Looking out for just between the hood 2 and the 1 board. Came in a little bit poorly, not going to lie. And Andy is going to make a move up the inside here and reclaim position 2. Sadly, they have the inside line. Let's call a little bit of contact as I kiss the back of Andy's car. And out the other side we go. We're going to have to try this maneuver again and see if we can gain that position back from them. Yeah, shouldn't have butchered turn 1. That's what I shouldn't have done. Absolutely wrecked that one. But we do have, what, another 20 odd minutes towards the end of this race. Don't get a penalty. Oh, fair enough, fine. 0.2 seconds gain, although the car in front of me is starting to get away. Yep, the maths really worked out on that one. Right, break it down to 4th gear. Coming up the inside, looking about 95 miles per hour around that bend. Touching the brakes here, down to 3rd gear, cutting this corner, and then onto the outer pads on the outside. There we go. Me and Momentum have really caught up to Rodriguez in position 1. That was actually quicker than expected. Up the inside of this corner now, side by side with Andy there. Breaking down 2nd gear, a little bit of contact as we're both feeling our way around. Getting a much better exit, and along this back straight we go. Brilliant for the last corner of the track, having the inside line, braking early, down to 3rd gear, coming round and accelerating out the other side. With both our battling though, the fart can has caught up to, oh no, I thought that was Gabri. It is not. It's Risato's 3307 has overtaken Andy D360. Right, now breaking down 2nd gear here now, holding that inside line. 2 cars are battling behind and accelerating out of the corner we go. Now, the car behind is rocking a lovely 2-second penalty. So we do have to bear that in mind and hopefully not let them get into a position that they can make a move upon us, because you never know. You never know. We do need to find 2 seconds though to catch up to the Audi up in front. And the problem is the car behind is in the slipstream. So hopefully the power of the Lynk will keep them at bay. Touching the brakes at the 100 meter board, down to 4th gear, cruising around this corner, accelerating out the other side. Coming up to the 100 board here, touching the brakes down to 3rd gear, cutting this corner onto the outer pad here and accelerating out again out the other side. Really actually catching up to the Audi up in front. Touching the brakes, 3rd gear, over the curb, and away we go. Coming up to the 100 board, braking down to 3rd or 2nd gear, dependent on your ratio, accelerating out the other side. Now we have the fart can right up our trumpet here. They kept right on our toes and actually closed the gap, which is something we don't really want to happen. So we're going to have to play a move here. They have created a bit of a gap from us now, 0.6 seconds away. We're coming down here now, down to 3rd gear, touching the curb on the right. I'm going to bring it right onto the curb on the left, really right out there. And yep, the Hyundai followed and went to Sandcastle building. Works a treat sometimes it works. It's you're pretty much like dragging them along in the aero wash, and yeah, kind of a good move to make. Coming around here now, we have actually caught up a second to position 1 there and getting right up behind them. Hopefully we'll be able to start making a bit of a move now. We need to have a little bit of slipstream to work on our side. I don't think the Audi is actually that much faster than a Lynk in a straight line anymore, which is really good. I'm not too sure which is better at the top speed though. I think the Audi's still up there with the top speed along with the Hyundais. They're very quick cars at the top end. Thing is with the Lynk, I think, and I've noticed it as well, it feels like a heavy car but dances on the road very well. It's the best way of putting it. It's a weird mismatch of a car. Again, you know, on a controller it may feel totally different, but on a wheel, like I say, it feels a bit heavy, a bit clumsy at times. But I have updated the tune ever so slightly and it feels really well at the moment. And it does really put out some great power as well. So I mean, we have lost a tenth to the car in front, but we are 3.7 seconds away from Damon 080 and 4 seconds away from Andy, who was in the MG Momentum machine. Rodrigo has gone into the pits. They were on medium tyres all along. That's kind of a good sign, really, I'm not going to lie. So whilst I am on a hard tyre compound, I was keeping up with the medium tyre compound in position 1. But we'll have to check at what tyre compound to choose when they come out the pits, whether they could be going on the hard tyres. They could also choose another set of mediums. The race is not over yet. They still have a long way to go, and it could be all down to the tyre choice and compounds they use. I've just got to make sure now I have this bit of stale area. I don't butcher my driving up like I have just done in this corner here, but I can keep pace and start breaking away further and further away from the cars behind. Now, just trying to do the maths here. We're 6 seconds away from the cars behind, which is great news. We are still eking away from them. I'm trying to figure out, the Audi lasted 7 laps-ish on medium tyres. Another car lasted 8 laps. So I've just clicked onto minor wear. Would it be beneficial if I go to the pits now? I'm going to have to choose another set of hards, and I don't want to do that just yet. I'm trying to figure out what is best to do here. Shall I try? I'll stay out for a little bit longer. Let's see how it goes and start seeing how much time I'm losing. When I start losing a substantial amount of time, I think that's the perfect time to pit. We are 7 seconds away from the car behind, and yeah, we're still really creating quite a lead from those cars, which is great news really overall. Coming around here, you can feel the wear of the tires. You can hear the weight of the car as we're going through those corners. It's a heavy old beast. It feels like a heavy old beast, this Lynk, but I think it is a little bit misunderstood. But I think it's a great chance to just hop into the pits and go for a set of medium tyres. I am just above halfway through the race, and if I plan it right, I might be able to make these medium tyres last better. I'm not pushing them as hard as I was when I was pushing the hard tyres. A few cars have just gone past me here. But whilst we are in the pits, I'd like to take a moment out to thank our channel members, which are Jeffrey Anderson, Andy Good, Submatic, DMC Motorsport, Daniel Adams, Crazy A, AK47, and Sapphire. Thank you guys ever so much for supporting the channel, and if you'd like to become a channel member yourself, join down below, and don't forget to also join the Discord. The link is in the description. Now, we are coming out of the pits in position 4, and thankfully nobody else is coming along the line there, so we have a clear run. Now, Rodrigo is up in front, who was in the Audi, 3.5 seconds ahead. And the DE360 is 21 seconds ahead. So they were 7 or 8 seconds behind. About 30 seconds to pit. It's not too bad overall. Don't forget though, Andy hasn't pitted yet, so they may well pit at the end of this lap. I know I chose to pit early, but it's actually better to run on worn medium tyres, like minor wear medium tyres, and it is to run hard tyres on minor wear. Yeah, because the time lost on hard tyres on minor wear is not as much as time lost on medium tyres on minor wear. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to convey. Coming around this corner now, we are really saying it. We have caught up a good half a second already on the car up in front, and actually almost half a second as well in position 1. Don't forget though, Rodrigo has pitted already, so I'm not too sure what tyre compound they are on, but we're probably going to soon find out. I want to try and gain that position 1 back. Andy has gone into the pits themselves, so that's 30 seconds they're going to be in there, so when they come out the other side, it'll be roughly about 10 seconds away. Rodrigo is not pitting, and I could have took that corner much better. Anybody else in the pits? Yes, there is 2 cars in the pits, I think. Yeah, because I'm now coming into position 2. Really need to get this corner better. But Rodrigo 3 seconds away. I lost a tenth through butchering that corner because I was too busy looking at who is in the pits. Helpful flash, really helpful. Back straight might be a good place to pass him really. If we can get this corner nailed just right and get a better run out, we should be in full position like this. Lovely corner exit. Go to the left hand side here. Would have preferred the right hand side because then I have the inside line of the corner. A little bit of contact there, but there we go. They've backed out and away we go into this corner now. which is fair enough. I mean, it would have been kind of awkward. I would have probably lost if we went through that corner and contact was made. But great driving overall from the both of us. And besides that little bit of a kiss and a door rub, we both made it out the other side alive. There we go. Coming around here now, 0.4 seconds away from the car behind. Accelerating out the corner we go. 14.1 seconds away from Gabri, and there's Andy, who's almost 15 seconds away at the moment. There we are. Now, 0.6 seconds away from the Audi behind. We are still gaining a bit of time away. Tyre wear, though, on the other hand, is getting me a bit nervous. I may have gone into the pits one lap too early. I have a feeling, because I've got 70% of my tyres left, and we have 4 more laps to go. So I'm getting kind of nervous. Whilst I also need to try and break away from Rodrigo behind, because if they have chosen to go on hard tyres... Oh, to be fair though, actually thinking about it, if they did choose to go on hard tyres, then I only lasted 10 laps on hard tyres before minor wear kicked in. They went into the pits at lap 7, end of lap 7. So they are going to be suffering towards the end of the race as well. Either way. 1.3 seconds away from Rodrigo behind, who's now rocking 0.4 second penalty. Was that there before? I don't remember it. Andy and Gabri are battling each other right now, who are both now 15 seconds away. Interesting. Anyway, coming around in now, brakes, third gear, cut the corner, and accelerate on the other side. 66% of my front tyres left. Yeah. Is a Lynk kind of tyre hungry? I don't know. I know the Golf used to be very tyre hungry. I think the Lynk is a bit harder on tyres than most of the other touring cars. Trying to think what was the best one. I know I used to love the MG. Let me know down in the comments below which touring car is the best on tyres. That'd be really interesting to know what you guys think down below. Rodrigo has gone into the pits again, so they may well have chosen to go on hard tyres. Because just looking at it now, lap 16, and they went into the end of lap 7. If they went for medium tyres again, 7.14, unless they were rocking on minor wear for a little bit, they've gone in for tyres again, which means they'll be coming out of the pits with soft tyres for the last couple of laps. Interesting. Coming round for the start of our last lap of this race, we are 17.8 seconds away from the car behind, and really actually holding on to our tyres really well. We are about, well, we are 42%, so we're going to be clicking on to moderate wear once we hit 40%. Yeah. I don't know, I wish the tyres kind of lasted a bit longer, because you really think about it, we've only used half the tyres before a substantial grip loss, and then 10% more than that, you've lost a lot of grip, but you still have 40% of those tyres remaining. Yeah. So, you really are chucking out something quite early, where I'd expect tyre grip loss to be coming in roughly about 20 or 30%. There's a car up in front. We might be lapping the car in a moment. Nah, I doubt it. We're only halfway through this lap now. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, I find it quite crazy, really. I mean, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. But, I mean, the substantial grip loss being on moderate wear, and we still have 40% of our tyres remaining, I think is a little bit excessive. But correct me if I'm wrong. I could be totally wrong about how tyres formally work, but usually, until that was a light change, until you absolutely wreck them, they're not usually degraded this far. Anyway, coming across the line, 18.2 seconds away from the cars behind, we have finished the race in position 1, which is absolutely insane. And credit where credit's due to the Lynk. My gosh, you put up a great fight.